it looked like this. So yeah, right off the bat, pretty intense. A lot of materials going on. You have a really industrial looking tri-panel design. Looks kind of like a Moto Z had a baby with a tractor. Like it's this part rugged, part modern look. And I really kind of like it. The middle part is metal, and this logo cut out with what feels like a jewel with the red logo in it is pretty crazy. And the top and bottom parts are Kevlar panels, which is good for antenna pass-through and of course durability when you're using it as an actual phone. And then on the sides, you have these grips, these notches like you saw in the render. It doesn't feel too weird to hold, but of course, I obviously have pretty big hands, so this natural fit for me might not be the case for everybody. I used the phones I had with me for a little bit of a size comparison, and as you can see, it's a big phone. This Hidrogen is gonna have a lot of room for some serious internals with a footprint this big. I still fit it in my pocket. There didn't seem to be any real problems, but obviously this will turn into a two-handed phone for a lot of people. And then the camera bump on the back, definitely more of a placeholder than an indicator of what the module will actually look like on the inside, but it's still pretty big. Definitely couldn't tell that from the render photo. And then the button placement is solid. Power button on the right-hand side, which will also be flat and double as a fingerprint reader, kind of like Sony phones. And then the volume buttons are separated on the left-hand side, which they probably have to be because of all the notches and ridges for the grips. And then it also has a dedicated video record button, and you can probably, of course, take photos with it as well. USB Type-C at the bottom, and we also see a headphone jack down there, but they're actually planning to move that up to the top. And then at the front, there's front-facing speakers, a pair of them, likely a stereo pair, flanking what will be a 5.5-inch super high-resolution display. And yeah, those pins at the bottom of the back, as you've probably already noticed, very reminiscent of the Moto Z, because they will end up being used for the same essential purpose, snap-on mods that add to the functionality of the phone. Then, like I said, this fit and finish